Have you ever gathered around to watch a solar eclipse? It can be pretty funny because everyone's sitting there in their silly little goggles and the pinhole projectors are out. The colander has left the kitchen for seemingly the first time ever. I remember last time actually looking at my cat because I wanted to see if he was doing anything strange, but the funny thing about that is that science actually suggests that we're the ones being much weirder, and we don't even necessarily realise how. So there have been a few papers looking at non-human animal behaviour during an eclipse. One of them went to a zoo in 2017 and it saw all sorts of shenanigans. There were baboons huddling together, a couple of giraffes gathered around their young. By far the best reaction was that of the Galapagos tortoises, two of which actually started shagging right at the point of totality. Impeccable. But then weirdly, another study that basically did the same thing a few years later got much different results. The key difference was they booted out all of the visitors. So in terms of animal behaviour changes, they didn't see very much. There were a few macaques that kind of climbed up a bit higher. There were some zebras that got a bit stressed, but wasn't much to write home about. So it kind of makes you think in that earlier study, was the strange thing the animals were reacting to the eclipse? Or was it us? And now there's a 2026 paper that kind of taps into this because, again, it got people to observe animals during an eclipse, but rather than focusing on what the animals were doing, it focused on how the humans were feeling. And they reported these feelings of immense awe. It gave them this sense of, belonging and that they were contributing to something meaningful. That sense was actually stronger in the people who perceived changes in animals, whether they were right or wrong about that, and also those that got to see totality rather than just a partial eclipse. So it suggests that actually the big thing that's shifting is us, not the animals around us. Now, one of the study authors, Dr. Adam Harston-Rose, later said that our weird behaviour could even explain the strange things that we see in other animals, which, when you think about all of the colanders, kind of figures.